I hit hard. Oh, I feel hard there. First time picking it up. This is my 2026 Kawasaki KLE 500. Now I've got the SE model with the green frame, white plastics. It comes with an upgraded skid plate as well as a TFT dash. And one area that these newer model bikes struggle with is aftermarket support. Fortunately, today I got my hands on some prototype parts that are gonna take this bike to the next level. So let's dive in. All right, first up is this prototype skid plate by AXP. Now, if you haven't heard of AXP, they specialize in this really thick ABS plastic style skid plates. I have one on my KTM 790 Adventure, and that thing has held up incredibly well. 2 years riding off-road, BDRX in the Black Hills, you name it. The thing has been awesome. So really excited to get a legit skid plate on this KLE 500. And this AXP skid plate, I think, is gonna be awesome. Now, this is a prototype, so fit and finish may not be 100% right now, but we will figure that out as we go. But wait, there's more. We got a rear rack, also by AXP. This is a rear rack. As you can see, it also has these handy grab rails to help pick up the bike if you fall. And it's got this area to mount luggage to the side as well. Awesome additions for the KLE. Both of these are going to be just incredible additions to this bike. So let's start with the skid plate. Let's take this one off, see what we're working with, and just see how that new one fits up. There we go. All right, this is the old skid plates. As you can see, very thin aluminum, not much protection, big hole cut out for the exhaust. But let's see what we can do with the new one. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Okay, all right, so we've got some brackets that I need to put in place here first, and then we'll get down the bike. All right, this is what I've come up with. It's got these two brackets here that bolt in from the bottom. You've got these countersunk holes and the tapered bolts to go with it. So yeah, that's what the bottom looks like. Let's see if we can get this thing bolted on. Yeah, I'm getting used to this kind of attack stance on this thing. Starting to feel pretty good. The standing position on this bike is so good. It actually is it's so good. I don't mind these stock pegs at all, without the rubber inserts, that is. And what a little weapon this thing's starting to turn out to be. Oh, look at this beautiful bike. All right, well, this skid plate has been great. My favorite part so far is that you don't hear the clank, 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 you know, of rocks hitting metal. So that has been awesome. Rear rack, no complaints. Took me way too long to install that, but again, just prototype parts, and it's been awesome. Next thing to do is swap out these tires, but you know, we're getting this break-in done. We're getting it done right. Oh, it's like you got two bikes in one. You got a little Ninja 400 when you want it, and then you got your adventure bike when you want it. So fun. So much fun. Well, I definitely hear the skid plate working with the rocks. really loose stuff. Cool, cool, cool. Guys, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I'm starting to like this bike more than my KTM, and maybe because I've ridden this more this year than my KTM 790 Adventure. But my gosh, this bike is more and more fun the more I ride it. The ground clearance thing is not an issue for me in Minnesota. It might be if I take this to Arkansas on the BDRX. It might be, but we're gonna find out. And now that I have a proper skid plate, like I just feel way more reassured with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not as nervous about it. Finally, like an adventure bike. You know what I'm saying? It felt a little naked without that skid plate. So much fun. This thing is such a blast. What a blast this thing is. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Just a little weapon. Woo! Gosh, that was... Oh, that's so much fun. Way too much fun. It's like riding, it's like the whole ride the slow bike fast thing, right? I get it now. Holy crap, I get it. I've been on this thing since like 9:30 this morning. It's almost 6 p.m. in the afternoon, in the evening. And I'm so comfortable. The seat is more comfortable than my KTM. I honestly believe that. It's narrower, but I feel like it's more comfortable than my KTM. And so far, the ground clearance on this thing has been a zero issue for me living in Minnesota. I really hope that I can manage with the Arkansas BDRX. I think I will. I think I'll be fine. Even the harder sections, I really do want to try those. I wouldn't question that at all in my KTM. That looks sick. Like a little ATV 2-track thing. Well, this would be a good test on ground clearance. I'm gonna go slow this first round just to kind of get a feel for what this trail is. Oh yeah. Second gear. Oh! Oh yeah, this is sick. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's fun. Okay. There's that one there. Okay, do that again. Okay, do this one. Okay. Really overgrown. Oh, tree. Oh, I hit hard. Oh, I feel hard there. Okay, I'm fine. First time picking it up. We're fine. There we go. Let's check everything, make sure nothing's broke. I think we're good. Woo! That's good. lever? No. This is just bent. Is all. It's affecting. Okay, well, we're not going to do that again. Especially on these tires. Yeah, I don't know what happened, if I got too slow or what. But definitely went down there. Okay. Well, it's fun while it lasted. I didn't break any levers, and the adventure bike or the double take mirrors did their job. Yeah, only thing I broke was this handguard here. So we got to figure out a solution for these handguards, because that ain't gonna work anymore. Oh. All right, guys, we're up to 450 miles on the KLE, and it has been amazing. Absolute ripper of a bike. This skid plate adds a lot of confidence. I don't hear the clink 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 clank on the metal, so that has been great. It's Minnesota again, so the ground clearance hasn't been an issue for me. Awesome day of riding, a couple 100 miles. Now I had my first tip over, and these stock handguards are the first thing that are going to go. This does not surprise me. I tried to fit on a set of Tusk D Sports. They're really beefy, and I just cannot get them to work with this bar. This bar tapers to a fat size here, and then it kind of bends in. So to find a bracket that fits around here properly to get those D-Flex bars to work, I'm struggling with that. So I might try again, but I got to figure out some handguard situation. But the skid plate looks great. I looked at the exhaust side. It's not melting the plastic. Everything is looking great. Kind of forgot I had a grab handles here now when I had to pick up the bike. But picking up the bike just with the handlebar was just fine. And the more I ride this bike, the more I love it. This thing is absolutely a blast to ride. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And let me know what you think of the KLE, guys. Let me know what you think of that first drop on that little ATV trail I just hit. I got to look back at the footage and see exactly what happened. But that's all I got for today, guys. Subscribe, like, and we'll see you in the next one.